Elizabeth Chantel is an orphan who lived with her grandfather until he died when she was 10. Unable to live alone, Elizabeth moved into a convent. She was adventurous and loved telling stories of romance and mystery. She also sold healing and herbal medicine to make money for food and other expenses. At the age of 18, Elizabeth is offered to be a king's daughter and move to New France. She immediately accepts and moves with her best friend, Marie. Together they embark on a 3-month voyage across the Atlantic Ocean. Along the way, Marie falls in love with a sailor named Pierre, but also gets scurvy.
Dear Diary, today I'm going to New France to become a fille du roi with Marie. We are both very excited and also nervous. We know that it is a good thing for the country's population, and we are happy to be a part of it. We both want to meet some nice gentlemen. We are sick of spending so much time alone. We are hoping to get married. This will be a new adventure.
Elizabeth, we have to get on the boat. I hope you're all packed.
I'll keep you posted, Diary.
I'm here. Finally, Elizabeth. Do you have your bags?
Yes, it's right here.
Ah, thank you, ma'am.
I'm on a boat and it's going fast and I got an article theme, pass me the Afghan. I'm the king of the world on a boat like Leo.
The girls packed their bags and set out on the boat, not prepared for what they were getting into. The boat ride was 3 months long, and many of the girls were suffering from a variety of diseases due to the lack of clean water, food, and vitamin C. At first, the girls were excited, but after 2 weeks of their adventure, they started feeling homesick and confused.
I thought this would be easier. I thought we'd have everything we needed. This was supposed to be an adventure, Marie. This wasn't what I expected.
I think there must be something wrong with me. I have a fever and I feel so sick.
Isn't there a doctor on board?
Yes, I went to see her yesterday and she just said I have a fever.
Maybe you should go lay down. I'll take your workload.
Elizabeth, the work is so extreme. Are you sure? You look tired.
Of course I'm tired. We work all day with hardly any food. But I'm not sick yet, Marie, and I don't want you to get sicker.
Okay.
Good morning, Marie. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling a lot better. I'm ready to work. Thanks for doing my part yesterday. Hi, Marie. The doctor told me you were starting to feel sick. Are you going to be able to work today? Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you.
Oh, Marie, I think that sailor boy likes you.
He isn't one of the guys we're supposed to marry in England. Plus, he's probably already married.
Oh, forbidden love.
Oh, stop it, Liz. It won't happen.
Whatever. We have to go to work or we're going to get in trouble.
Yeah. I never thought we'd have to work this hard. I thought this would be like a vacation.
I know. I've almost lost track of time because the days go by so slowly. We've been on for a month and a half. We're only halfway there.
Elizabeth, I'm not feeling well again.
Okay, go lie down.
I can't make you do my work again. It's not fair to you.
I don't want you to get, die or something.
I'm not going to die. I'll be fine. I just need a few hours.
Take all the time you need.
Time passed, and Marie and the sailor Pierre started falling in love, but Marie was still very sick.
Feeling bad again today, Marie?
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me.
I want you to feel better so I can take you out on a date.
I'd love that. But we're not supposed to be together on the boat. I'm supposed to be working. I can't marry you. You're a sailor.
I know, Marie. But someday, somewhere, we will be together.
I really hope so, Pierre.
I love you, Marie.
2.5 months went by, and the workload was unbearable. Marie was getting sicker and sicker, and the nurse finally diagnosed her with scurvy, a disease from lack of vitamin C in food. Pierre was feeling very lonely and heartbroken as he watched his woman slowly die, spending every possible second with her by her bed. Elizabeth knew that the rest of her voyage would be done alone, and she would be losing her best friend.
Marie, I really didn't want to do this alone. We were supposed to do this together, and get sick together, and get married to some random men. You're my best friend, and I'm going to miss you so much. Stay strong for as long as you can.
I can't stay strong any longer. I'm going to die, Elizabeth. I've come to realize that.
Elizabeth, can you give us a second?
Sure.
I'm so sorry this is happening to you, Marie. I didn't want to be without you.
I want to marry Pierre. I was really happy.
finally here. I don't even want to be here anymore. I just want to go home.
Dear Diary, well, we are finally here, and I miss Marie so much. I feel empty and alone, and I don't want to do this anymore. I hope I find a good, nice husband. I could use someone to talk to, and someone to love me. Pierre is depressed and barely talks to me, and he's the only person that I know on the boat. It's also freezing her, and apparently we have to work even harder than we did on the boat.
Well, I guess this is goodbye and good luck, Elizabeth.
You too. Thank you for everything.
Yeah.
And so, Elizabeth traveled with the rest of the girls to the priest who would be marrying her to one of the men who chooses her. The city girls were often negatively characterized as lazy, finicky, and even sluttish. It was thought that these women would have no understanding of or ability to survive. Elizabeth was thought to be a prostitute just by the way she dressed and acted. She was sent back home before she had the chance to get married to the husband that had chosen her, named Jacob.
Let's marry that girl, Elizabeth. She's the one I want.
I can't be with you. They're sending me back.
They will supervise you first. We can live in a little house and get supervised together until they think you're fine.
The newlyweds were given livestock and food and sent on their way to their new home. There was no such thing as a honeymoon for La Fille du Roi, as marriage was seen more as an economic contract in which love was something that developed later with time. The couple was expected to begin a family immediately as extra hands for working land were a necessity for survival. Unfortunately, for many of the young women who came to New France in search of a prosperous life, they were met with much difficulty. Because many of the women were city and town girls, they were not used to the great degree of work required for survival in a new colony. Due to geographical spread, traveling to market was not easy or regular occurrence, and these women were forced to be at the center of a self-sufficient economic unit that uses one's land and livestock for survival. Another major problem was the extremely harsh climate with which they were faced upon arrival. Not only were the young women not used to such cold and tiring weather, they were also very ill equipped in terms of proper clothing for survival. Many of the girls came from poor backgrounds, and although they were given some money for clothing and travel expenses, it was seldom enough to protect them properly. As a result of the search for economic prosperity, France found itself in a major democratic dilemma. The uneven sex ratio of their new colony was not allowing for the mass output of resources that had been expected, and its population was quickly dwindling. In response, King Louis sent more than 800 young women from different areas and different classes across the Atlantic Ocean with the responsibility of populating a new nation. La Fille du Roi did so. They faced the fear of the unknown and accepted their fate with heads held high.